Welcome back everyone to Mega Man 7. I am Marcus and today we're going to continue with the last two Robot Masters for this section of the game. And now we have Cloudman, a design that I actually kinda really enjoy about this game. It's a bit unique, not the usual design you see. And remember when I said the last section kinda looked like Mega Man 2 in some aspects? Did you like Airman Stage? Because this one is basically just Airman Stage in many aspects, and you'll see later some very egregious sections. I don't know why they decided to just go back, but I guess at this point there was starting to be a bit of nostalgia for Mega Man 2 already? Who knows? And yeah, this is something that I really like about this stage. It's the first stage where you really see the ability to just manipulate a bit of the environment, which is something that I wish more Mega Man games would do. Like, see, you hit this enemy, it starts to make rain, and then if you hit it with a freeze cracker while it's raining, you get snowing. It's actually kind of cool, and you need to do this in order to uncover some path later down the road, and makes the stage a hell of a lot easier, so take advantage of this. I really think this is something that the Mega Man series should explore a little bit more, honestly. It really gives a bit more purpose to all the power-ups that Mega Man unlocks, and basically gives you an incentive to just try some stages in different order with different weapons to see what else can happen. And in a game like this that really hides to hide some of their power-ups all over the place, I think it's really good to have. And yeah, I talked about Mega Man 2 before. That section was so Mega Man 2. Basically, there's an exact same section like that in Airman Stage. And yeah, you see all these platforms that are covered in snow normally would be visible. But now that we have everything snowing, everything is perfectly visible and we can actually go around and get stuff. Oh, damn it! For some reason, jumps are very pixel perfect in this game sometimes. Like, it really gives me vibes of the SNES version of Rondo of Blood, where in some places you really need to have Richter kinda on the very tippy toe, the last remaining angle of a pixel in order to jump. Like, really, if you move just one pixel beyond, you'll fall to your death, but you need to jump that close in order to reach the other side of the room that you're going through. Just weird. Doesn't happen all the time, but there are a couple of places where it gets a tad obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, go away. Yeah, this stage is very nice, and now we see one other secret that we're gonna need to find. Basically, if you see a conspicuous ladder that goes way out there, just go and get it, because there's something interesting here. I know this sound. It's been a while, Mega Man. Here is a little information. Your weapon can be used to discover hidden areas. Try using the flame weapon in the woods. Well, thank you, Proto Man. But yeah, he basically jumps around, gives you a little hints about something. We're gonna need to find Proto Man in every stage in which he hides in order to get a reward. And now this section right here, you see this enemy that drops these giant eggs filled with birds? This section is perfect for farming, because you see all these items that I basically collecting, these bolts, are used as a currency in order to buy some things in the shop. A shop that we're gonna see way later down the road. But yeah, this place right here is perfect for you to grind. I basically got 999 of those things. You don't really need to, but who knows, you might actually kinda need to have a little bit more help from the E-tanks, so this stage is perfect for grinding, and it doesn't really take all that long. Like, just a few minutes you are basically done. And now for the easiest fight in the entire freaking game. Damn, I missed. Yeah, you basically attack him with the danger wrap, and he gets closed in this bubble. And if you keep the rhythm right, he will be completely unable to do anything. This is basically Spark Mandrill Syndrome. There is something that you can do like this with Burstman, but the timing with Burstman is so freaking strict. I managed to do that once, but yeah, I always end up with a Freeze Cracker getting hit by the balls that he shoots out. Yeah, that was Cloudman, a very easy fight. Like I said in the previous part, if you really want to have some challenge against these Robot Masters, try not to use their weaknesses. The Thunderbolt fires out electrically charged spheres, right? Yes, and it can also be used to power some electronic machines. Well, thank you, Dr. Light. And yeah, we get the Thunderbolt, which is basically like Elecman's weapon in Mega Man 1. Very similar, just the split electricity works kinda different. And now we have the final Robot Master for this section, Junkman. Which, by the name, you could assume it takes his place of work is a refinery. You would expect this to be just like a landfill or something like that, but yeah, nope. It seems to be like an iron refinery or something like that. And in this place, in order to get the final rush plate, we are gonna be needing to have the Freeze Cracker equipped. So yeah, if I suggest you do not face Junkman before Freezeman unless you wanna do some backtracking. Basically, take this route and you basically be free from most of the backtracking. Now, here it is, this waterfall of molten steel. You go through here, and then you basically go down and... Freaking hell! I hate when sometimes you have this... Like, it's my fault, I realize. I shouldn't be just jumping down from these stairways. I should just be going down slowly. But still... I wanna get a move on, you know? And with that, we have the final rush plate. And with that, we unlock the Super Adapter. Straight back from Mega Man 6. You cannot slide with this thing, of course, because yeah, you have to give an handicap to the players. But as you can see, you can still hover, you can still shoot your heavy punch if you charge up your normal shot. And that punch can also be powered up to be like an homing weapon. So this thing is like the best. I hate the fact that they never use this freaking thing again. It's different from how it works for Mega Man 6, because in Mega Man 6 it was a straight up hover. Here it's more like a double jump. And it's a double jump that there's a fixed direction, so in some occasions can actually be more of a detriment if you're not careful. But mostly this is it's a very powerful weapon to have and abuse. I'm gonna be using it quite a lot, honestly. It's very much like one of my favorite things, and I have kind of a conspiracy theory, let's call it like that, about why they never end up using this thing ever again. But I'm gonna assume they didn't want to basically muddle the waters between this and the X series, because getting new armor, new power-ups by having collectibles spread around the stage, that is a Mega Man X thing, not a classic series thing. And as you can see, this game is already trying to take many clues from Mega Man X, and I feel Capcom was a bit anxious about muddying the water too much. And now let's face off with Junkman, and this is another fight that you will see is basically pathetically easy. No, you're not supposed to jump by attack, you freaking asshole. Yeah. You hit him with the balls, is gonna jump, throw one rock, which is very easy to avoid, and yeah, keep going like this. This is something that I really dislike. I wish they will just keep going with their pattern, even when you use their weakness, even if they die more easily. And having a fight that just resets like this is boring as hell, I'm sorry. My bad on using the weakness, but that's what I like about Mega Man. The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spheres, right? Yes, but the spheres can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed. Yeah, this is a very nice shield because for once we get something that gets a bit of usage. You don't basically get rid of the shield with just one shot. It lingers for a while. Welcome home, Mega Man. Dr. Light, what do you think of base? Its actions don't seem to indicate a threat. I don't believe he's our enemy. What's happening there? What is this? Wily is attacking the Robot Museum. We have a Robot Museum? You must leave now, Mega Man. Okay, let's go to this Robot Museum. And I like the theme for this stage. It's a giant mashup of Mega Man 1 themes. And this is because, as you can see, this is where all the previous enemies from the game are stored. We have Blizzard Man, Heatman, Pharaoh Man, Snake Man. We can see Flame Man in the background. And some of this stuff has been broken open. And this is gonna be followed up later. Here's Wily that is gonna steal Gutsman. We also have Skullman and Ringman behind. And the other two capsules that are broken here are Cutman and Woodman. They are going to be returning in the Saturn version of Mega Man 8, which is not the version I'm gonna be playing, so I might as well spoil the thing here. I don't know why they were kept as Saturn exclusives, but still, it's nice to have them back. Now we have this weird bouncy boss. You basically have to just hit his head and making it bounce all over the damn place. And yeah, it's not really a hard fight. You just need to be careful about this bouncing and the bouncing of the head, because the head can still hit you and do damage when it's bouncing around like that. But if you time your slide just right, it's basically a non-issue. It's a fun mini-boss at the very least. I don't know if it has any weaknesses. I'm just using my Mega Master because it works very well him alone. So for once you're actually gonna see me Buster only something, which doesn't happen all that often. But yeah, this was basically an intermission stage at the Robot Museum. So yeah, everything was dealt with rather easily. Mega Man, it's a disaster. Wily and his robots are rampaging through the middle of the city. Get going. Yeah, I will be going. So we have more robots at the middle of the city to take care of. So we're gonna see each other with the next part of Mega Man 7. I am Marcus, and I'll see you with the next video. Take care of yourself, guys, and have a very nice day.